let us solve some questions of arithmetic progression. Now the prerequisite to listening to this lecture is that you go through all the theory lectures of arithmetic progression first, then you come back to it. Because if you do not listen to the theory lectures and directly attempt these questions with me, then you will miss a lot of things, because I am going to say a lot of things which are there in the theory lectures, and I will be able to solve these questions very fast based on those theory lectures. So the first question here is the number of terms in the series. Now in this series the first term is 101 and 47 is, let us say, nth term. So nth term is 47 and I need to find n, that is number of terms. And what is common difference? Common difference is, let us say, d. It is equal to 99 minus 101, that is negative 2. So we have got a negative common difference. That is why this is a decreasing AP. Alright. So what is nth term? It is a plus n minus 1 into d. So we can say 47 is equal to 101 plus n minus 1 into minus 2, which is equal to 101 minus 2n plus 2, right? So if I bring this 2n on the left hand side, 2n will be equal to, this is 103 minus 47, 103 minus 47, right? If I subtract 47 from 103, it will give me 58. It will give me 56, right? Because if I subtract 50 from 103, it will give me 53 and then add 3, so 56, right? So what will be n? N will be 56 by 2, that is 28. Out of the given options, option B is the correct option, right? Let's move to the next one. See, if pth term of an AP is Q, qth term of an AP is P, then that rth term of that AP will be P plus Q minus R. P plus Q minus R. So option B is the correct option. Now you will ask why. I have already told you in the theory lectures. We have solved this question completely and I asked you to memorize this result so that we can solve the questions directly. So P plus Q minus R is the correct option. If you want to watch the full solution, you go to the theory lectures. Next question is sum of integers from 1 to 100 that are divisible by 2 or 5. So between 1 to 100 there will be numbers that are divisible by 2, that are divisible by 5 and that are divisible by both 2 and 5, right? So if between 1 and 100 I write numbers that are divisible by 2, those will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. I need to find the numbers between from 1 to 100. So 100 will also be a number that is divisible by 2. Now if I write the numbers divisible by 5, these will be like this: 5, 10, 15, 20. So you see that 10 is here in these numbers and in these numbers also. So the numbers that are divisible by 2 and 5 both will be common to these, right? So the sum that I am looking for is numbers divisible by 2 plus number divisible by 5 minus numbers divisible by 10. Why minus? Because I have calculated it twice, right? I had to add 10 only once, but when I calculated the sum of numbers divisible by 2 and sum of number divisible by 5, I added the numbers those were divisible by 10 twice. So I have to subtract it. Number divisible by 10, I have to subtract. So I need to find the sum, which is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus up to 100 plus 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus up to 100 minus 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus up to 100. Now this sum is sum of first 50 even numbers, we have already spoken about it. Sum of first 50 even numbers, which is, see, sum of first n even numbers is n into n plus 1, right? So this is nothing but 50 into 51 plus, now look at this, if I take 5 common, it is nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 20, which is sum of first 20 natural numbers, which is nothing but 20 into 21 by 2 here. This is 50 into 51 minus, if I take 10 common, then this is nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 10. So it is 10 into 11 by 2 here, right? This is what we need to calculate. So this is 10, right? So you see that there is 50 in each of these numbers, right? If I take 50 common, the first term will give me 51. If I take this 50 common, the second term will give me 21. If I take this 50 common, the third term will give me minus 11. 21 minus 11 is 10. 10 plus 51 is 61. 61 into 50. 61 into 50 is what we need to calculate. This is 0530. So 3050 is the correct answer, which is option B. I hope you have got this question. Now, mth terms of the series, this is one series, this is another series. What kind of series are these? 63 plus 60, 63 plus 2 is 65, 65 plus 2 is 67. So this is an AP with common difference 2 and first term as 63. This also is an AP with common difference 7, right? So mth term of this AP will be, how do we find the mth term? We know that the common difference will be the coefficient of m, right? We know that mth term of an AP is a linear expression in m of which the coefficient is the common difference, right? So 2 into m is a term that will come in the mth term of this AP. And how do we obtain the first term? If I put m equal to 1, it will give me 2, so I'll have to add 61. So this is the mth term of this AP, right? I have covered this in theory lecture. And mth term of this AP will be, common difference is 7, so I'll write 7m. First term is 3, so m equal to 1 will make it 7, so minus 4 will make it 3. Now this mth term of this AP and mth term of this AP, these are equal. So we can take 2m on the right hand side and it will make it 5m. 4 you can bring on left hand side, so it will make it 65, hence m is equal to 13. Option C is the correct option. All right. If you think this is fast, then what you can do is you can pause the video, try solving it yourself, then come back to it. These three numbers are in AP, find value of x. We know when the numbers are in AP, what you can do is, this is just the average of these two numbers, right? Other way of looking at it is, this minus this will be equal to this minus this. So in any way, let us solve it this way. X plus 8 minus 2x is equal to 3x plus 1 minus x plus 8. 3x plus 1 minus x plus 8, so it will make it minus x minus 8, right? So let us bring all the x terms on one side. X minus 2x is minus x, and if I bring this minus x on the right hand side, it will become 3x minus x, and this minus x will come as x, and this is 8, this 1 will come as minus 1, this minus 8 will become plus 8 here. Now you cancel it. 8 plus 8, 16, minus 1 is 15, so 15 is equal to 3x, hence x will be equal to 5, right? Otherwise you know that the middle term is the arithmetic mean. So x plus 8 is nothing but 2x plus 3x plus 1 divided by 2, right? So you multiply this 2 here, it will be 2x plus 16, and on the right hand side you'll have 5x plus 1. So 5x minus 2x is 3x, 16 minus 1 is 15, hence x is equal to 5, right? Let's look at the next one. Now this question is pretty simple question. I will not do any calculation and solve it directly. If you have listened to my theory lectures carefully, then you can solve this question in 30 seconds. If sum of n terms of an AP is na plus n square into b, where a, b are constant, then its common difference will be. Now we know that sum of n terms of an AP is a quadratic expression in n where coefficient of n square is half of common difference. So what is coefficient of n square is in this question? It is b. It is half of common difference. So what is the common difference? Common difference is double of it. Option D is the correct option, right? I've already talked a lot about this expression, right? If you still don't understand it, then you have to go in a long manner, right? There is a long way of solving this question also, but I would prefer that you go to the theory lectures and see the. Now let's move to the next question without wasting any more time. Ninth term of an AP is 35, which means a plus 8d is equal to 35. 19th is 75, so a plus 18d is 75. Then its 20th term will be a plus 19d. We need to calculate. So we need a, we need d. Now if this is 1, this is 2, then what will 2 minus 1 give me? A will get cancelled. 18d minus 8d will give me 10d. 75 minus 35 will give me 40. So d is equal to 4. And if d is equal to 4, and I put it in equation number 1, let us say, so 4 into 8 will be 32. 32 if I subtract from 35 will give me 3. So a is equal to 3. Now what will be 20th term? 3 plus 19 into 4. 19 into 4 is 76. 76 plus 3 is 79, which is option B. Next question has got logarithm in it. I have made separate playlist for logarithm, right? And that is specially for foundation students, that is 9th and 10th class students. So you go to that playlist if you are uncomfortable with log, right? These are in AP. That means this is arithmetic mean of this and this, right? So I can say log 2 raised to power x minus 5 base 3 is equal to log 2 base 3 plus log 2 raised to power x minus 7 by 2 base 3, and it is divided by 2, right? So the mean of these two extreme terms is equal to this middle one, right? This is the property of an AP. Now we can multiply this 2 on the left hand side, so it will be 2 log 2 raised to power x minus 5 base 3 is equal to, see, there is this sum, this plus sign here, and base of this and this is same. So what I can do is I can write it in this form, because I know that log m into n is equal to log m plus log n, where m and n are positive numbers, right? So see, I can club these numbers together, so I can write them as log 2 into 2 raised to power x minus 7 by 2 base 3, okay, and I can bring this 2 in the power. So finally I can write 2 raised to power x minus 5 raised to power 2 is equal to this product here, which is 2 into 2 raised to power x minus 2 multiplied with 7 by 2 will give me 7. And here I have to square this. So it will be 2 raised to power 2x plus 5 raised to power 2, that is 25, minus 2 into 2 raised to power x into 5, and it is equal to 2 into 2 raised to power x minus 7, right? Now if I consider, let me solve it here. If I consider 2 raised to power x to be equal to t, just to make this look simple, then this will be t squared. So this will be t squared because this is 2 raised to power 2x, right? And then this is 25, and this is 10 into 2 raised to power x. This is 2 into 2 raised to power x. If I bring it on the left hand side, it will be 12 into 2 raised to power x with a negative sign. So I can say minus 12 into 2 raised to power x, that is t. Okay, and this is 25, this is 7, so it will be plus 32, and it is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic which we can easily factorize, 8 and 4. So it will be t square minus 8t minus 4t plus 32 equals 0. So it will be t minus 8 t minus 4, right, equals 0. So t is either 8 or 4. Now if t is 8, then 2 raised to power x is 8, so x will be equal to 3. And if t is 4, then 2 raised to power x is 4, that means x will be equal to 2. So x will be either 2 or 3. But this question involves logarithm, so we have to go back to the question and check whether these values of x are valid or not. 2 and 3. X is equal to 2 or 3. If I put, let us say, x equal to 2 here in this expression, then it will be 2 square minus 5, that is, it will give me something negative, right? And logarithm will not be defined because we know that for log b to the base a to be defined, b should be positive, a should be positive, and a should not be equal to 1, which in this case will become negative, right? This argument will become negative, hence x equal to 2 is not acceptable. So x will be equal to 3 will be the correct answer, and option is D, that is none of these, right? This is a question that we have done in theory lecture. Pth, qth, rth term are given as a, b and c, then value of this expression here. We have already calculated it, so I am not going to do it once again. I'll directly write the answer as option C. Let's move to question number 10. If nth terms of two APs are 3n plus 8 and 7n plus 15, then the ratios of their 12th terms will be. So nth terms, ratio of their nth terms are given, and we need to find ratios of their 12th terms. This is a pretty simple question. Replace this n by this 12. That's it. You will get your answer. What I mean to say is nth terms of two APs are 3n plus 8, 7n plus 15. So the ratio of their nth terms will be 3n plus 8 by 7n plus 15. Now I just need to replace n by 12. So it will be 3 into 12 plus 8 divided by 7 into 12 plus 15. That is 12 into 3 is 36. 36 plus 8 is 44. Divided by 12 into 7 is 84, 89, 99. So you can 11 4s are 44, 11 9s are 99. So 4 by 9 is the correct answer. I hope you have understood this worksheet. There were some of the questions which I did using the knowledge that I gained through my theory lectures, right? So first thing I would recommend is to go to the theory lectures and then come to this worksheet. Thank you.